They got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatch a nigga now.
Being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, it's
thing I do when I turn on 2K23. I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 every.
Tonight is a tough task, but in front of a raucous home. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is David This. It's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, mid-season. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's MP in at the 4. And for Portland, we got Joe Ingles. Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Winslow. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot. And the dunk by Winslow.
Quick thinking, wins Dame, assists, finds the open man, and the ball instantly there.
Drummond, what are you doing? Give me the ball, Drummond.
Drummond dishes to MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ingles against Drummond. There's Winslow. They get the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up.
Kyrie. Oh, to Curry. What a assist. Kyrie to Curry. Oh my God.
A lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
He's looking for MP and finds him. Can't hit from in close. Trailblazers are gone.
I'm slow.
Winslow kicks to Lillard. Back to Winslow. Over MP. Winslow's shot is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Curry passes to MP. To the middle. Back to Drummond. And he makes good on the way up.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
And it's Ingles off the drop. Hart kicks to Ingles. Passes it to Nurkic. Shoots over Curry. Nurkic can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Count that bucket.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Irving against Lillard. Pass to Winslow.
Winslow doesn't connect. Good job.
With his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your team started.
Drummond.
Passes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
So Portland.
And there he took me out.
Pass to Simmons. Nets passing it around. Inside. Here's Claxton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
We've got Josh Hart. Winslow is out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with James Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He had 16 points and, as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Now, here's Hart. T right on him. Kicks to Nurkic. Simmons.
You're giving me a personal on
that? He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Then for the Nets, Drummond comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Curry subbed in for Thomas. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point. And coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Lillard finds Hart. Lillard against Drummond. Lillard with the bucket.
We both tried that, and we both got. He went up over both of us.
Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create.
My bad.
To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got 9. Nets leading by 11. There's the pass to Drummond. Back to MP. Outside for Curry. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Oh!
Huge target on alley.
Get out of here.
Towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of the maturation process. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Wizards.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
A special move before the shot. 10 points for him.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Lillard against Simmons. Now here's Lillard. He started close. And the rejection by MP. Curry dishes to MP. Drummond passes to MP. On the wing, Brown. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lillard against Simmons. Lillard with it. He picked up 39 points in their last one against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And they'll get another chance. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Nets.
Still second in the NBA for blocks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. They've got MP. Curry is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Hart. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Travel.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's Winslow. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Hart kicks to Winslow. Moving against Lillard. Winslow wide open. He fires.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
We do indeed, DA. Thank you for that.
I tried to block it, but he just went up over me.
In 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Drummond. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the 5.
Once he gets the ball down.
Took me out already.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Here's MP. Stolen by Winslow. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3.